Welcome back to 15 County. It was mentioned before we went to break that we have two special guests joining us on the show today, Ivan.
Well, right here to my left we have my friend from LSU. Yes, people, we're just so we're not biased on the show. We got an LSU Tiger on this show.
They got me in the sun.
Don't worry about it. You know it burns the LSU fans and put them in light. That's why they always play the big games at night. But we got Corey Maye here, a longtime friend of mine, LSU Tiger fan, and Steven, who we got to your right?
To my right, we have the owner and proprietor of Rama Jammers. We got none other than, he may just be the twin brother of Nick Saban. We got Mr. Gary Lewis on the show. Mr. Gary, how you doing?
Well, we're doing real good, but you didn't tell me I was going to be on the same set with an LSU fan.
We did not tell you that, Mr.
Failed
Gary.
to tell me that.
We failed to get that information out there. Touchdown, Alabama, 15, and trying to apologize for that. We failed to get you that information. But the time has come, ladies and gentlemen. We've saved the best time for last. It's prediction time here on 15 County for Alabama, LSU. And what better way to show hospitality than to start with the person on this side right here, Mr. Corey.
All right, I have to go with my Tigers on this one. I'm thinking 24-21.
24-21 LSU.
I'm not going to hit the 30s. I'm not even going to touch the 30s. But I think they'll
field goal.
Field goals. You'll have some field goals in there.
All right.
Definitely. It wouldn't be an LSU-Alabama game without some field goals.
That is true. Moving over to you, Ivan.
Prediction is going to be 32-21 Alabama, of course. I can't go against the tide on this one. 32-21 is going to be my prediction. 32-21. Mr. G, it's on you.
Let me get this straight. Y'all been doing this show all season long.
All season long.
All season long.
This is the first time you've asked me to predict the score, be part of the program.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
Because we value your opinion.
Your agent's hard to contact, Mr. G. You know, your contract really has a lot in it. That's why we couldn't tell you we were an LSU fan. That contract would have been null and void on that point.
You're a smart man. You're exactly right. I think the game is going to end up Alabama 28, LSU 14.
28-4. I like that.
Well, and my thinking along those lines, I think the defenses are going to play really well on both sides. I think special teams are going to be a big part of that game Saturday night. Both sides. Both sides. I just think special teams are going to be big.
I like that score 28-14 in favor of Mr. Gary right here. Now, as for myself, Stephen M. Smith, my score prediction for this one, I'm going to go with Alabama winning this football game. I'm going to go with 35-14. And the reason why I'm saying that defense will be big, but I think that LSU's lost so much from last season that they're young defensively. Their leader is sophomore Landon Barrow. And when you look at A.J. McCarron, as I mentioned earlier, this is his time to prove to NFL analysts that I am a top-tier quarterback, not just in the SEC, but in the nation. I feel like the running backs will hold on to the ball. Special teams will be vital in this game where Christian Jones is concerned, where field goal kicking is concerned, where punting is concerned, Cody Mandel in the flip of field position. But I just think that Alabama, they're tired of hearing, is Nick staying here? Is Nick going to Texas? They're ready to play football. They're ready to play football. They're going to come out under the bright lights here, Brian Denny, and play football. My final score prediction, 35-14 in favor of Alabama. Well, that'll be all on today's show of 15 and Counting, brought to you by Touchdown Alabama Magazine. We would like to thank Corey and Mr. Gary for coming on, making their predictions today on the show. Once again, we have to thank Rama Jammers for the hospitality, the
Thanks
joy.
for showing your interest in our hamburgers.
That is what your hamburgers are outstanding. We like to thank Rama Jammers and Mr. G is storming out right now. Mr. G, we love you, Mr. G. We like to thank Mr. G and Rama Jammers for their hospitality, their love, and their support of 15 County, as well as Touchdown Alabama Magazine. You can once again reach us anytime on Facebook via Touchdown Alabama Magazine, Twitter at TD Alabama, likewise for Maxwell and Ivan and myself, as well as Maxwell, on our respective Facebook and Twitters. For all of us here at Touchdown Alabama Magazine, thank you guys for watching the show. Alabama and LSU will kick off this Saturday, November the 9th, 2013 at Brian Denny. Will be a night game. College football game day is live at the University of Alabama campus. For all of us here at Touchdown Alabama Magazine, enjoy the game. And until next time, so long everybody, and roll tide.
Roll Tide.